Hello. Welcome to my channel. It's my pleasure to welcome all of you to my Va Malayali channel. Well, thank you all so much for all the good responses, good number of views. I'm so grateful and thankful to all of you. And for all the people who have not subscribed the channel, I'll be really grateful if you could just subscribe and press the bell icon. That'll be really a great thing for me. Today's topic is about don't trust anyone so easily. Yeah, we all have in our life chances, situations where we need to trust people. In fact, we have to trust at a lot of times, but we should not make it that process very easy. You shouldn't be trusting anyone very easily. The topic is all about that today. Let's discuss that in detail. Some of the things which we should remember is while we trust someone, we have to ask this question: is this person really worth trusting? Yeah. He or she may not be the person who you actually should trust. So what you should be doing is you should build in a process by which where you should be able to identify these people who could earn your trust. Yeah, whoever is the people who you are going to trust, before anything else, they should be able to earn your trust. If they are not able to do that, then ideally you shouldn't be trusting them. You can do business as usual, or relationship maintain as usual, or as a good person, as a good individual, you can be good with them as well. But there is no need to actually trust them, because what people usually are when they are with you, they show a very good side of them, and some of the people, they're really good in maintaining that, and you sort of get tricked into being them being so nice to you, and automatically you trusting them. That is what they want. Once they earn your trust, means they can really get a lot of things from you, which is benefit to them, not probably for you. So before you get into trusting anyone, you have to make sure they have to earn your trust. You can build up your own process, you can take up your own time frame. You don't need to be very quick about it. No need of doing this in the first meeting or second meeting of couple of meetings. This can be a gradual process. You can slowly find out how the person is, and then slowly decide and then start trusting them. Remember, most people try to always show their good side to you. They always show they are good to you, but they are really not. Now, that is what you have to identify. You have to find out. If somebody is a little good to you, you should really know why they are good to you. That's very important, because always, most of the time, people think in their mind, what's in it for them? So they must have found something that they want from you, or something which is in a longer term thing they want, or whatever it is. So that is the reason usually people are good to you, because there is something they need from you, and then automatically all of a sudden they start becoming very nice and good to you. So you have to be smart enough to find out. Most people are acting they're good, but they are really not. So the reason why they are good to you, there must be some hidden agenda, objective for them. That is the reason they are actually good to you. So before you start trusting them, you need to be sure why you are trusting them, and did they actually earn your trust, and then start trusting. Otherwise, just be normal with them, be good with them. You don't need to be rude with them, you have to be good. And slowly, in more meetings, you can find out how the person is and start, trusting that person. Maybe in the future, not immediately. You should always think that, sometimes even you yourself cannot trust you. Yeah, that is a very funny part. You can analyze yourself. So many times you have decided to do or give up something, let's say smoking, drinking, or some habit. You must have taken a decision. I have already decided, and I'm not going to do this anymore, or certain things in your life. But you can see in about a couple of days you start doing the same thing which you have decided not to do, right? You must have thought, I'm not going to eat the sugary food anymore. Then the next day itself you must be having the same thing. So sometimes even it becomes even difficult to trust yourself. For you to trust yourself, so that itself is a process. So you should learn to trust yourself first. You should know certain things which there is a high probability of chances that this thing what you're going to do for trusting yourself may or may not happen. So you should be aware of that. And then you should be able to trust other people. So before you trust other people, they have to earn your trust. Because otherwise what happens? You end up having bad experiences with them and you become very unhappy. You'll be a sad person, because what is the reason? The other person has played around with your trust. And because of that, they must have just gone behind your back and did something which you never expected them to do. And then you become very unhappy. So best thing is before you trust someone, or at least if they know that you are trusting them, you should be well aware of that other person, how they are, give enough time, find out, and then once you're really up to it, people can always make mistakes. That's fine. That's okay. You can always, correct them. But someone who's deliberately, or even before meeting you, they've already made a plan to, trap you in, or the whole idea of meeting you for that purpose was just to get something of their thing done, and they made you feel that you can trust them. Those kind of people you have to be very careful with. So as a general rule, don't trust anyone so easily. Take time. Within a couple of meetings you will come to know how the person is, and slowly you can sort of trust them. This video is all about all this. So in general, maintain a good friendly relations with everyone. If they feel that you're actually trusting them, it's up to them. But inside you, in your mind, you trust someone only after you're 100% sure. Because once you trust someone, and then if things don't go well, you feel very offended, you feel very sad, and you feel depressed. So that is the reason, before you trust anyone, you have to be 100% sure that you're able to trust that person. So give it enough time. Take enough time so you don't have to come to a situation where you're going to have any issues for yourself. So that's all about today's topic. Until I come with a new video, bye bye.